All right, we got to talk about this. Yes, I got the belt, dude. If I beat a game, you know it's on me. I leave the house with this. I shower with this. Okay, I don't do all that. Yeah, I do. Anyways. What's good? All right, so moments ago, like literally like 5 minutes ago, I just beat Silent Hill 2. I figured I would get on here and make a review on the game. Overall, first things first. Why am I so pale? Why am I so light? This was the scariest game I have ever played my whole entire life. Like, this was the #1 scariest game I've ever played. It gave me so much anxiety. It stressed me out at all times. There were rooms I didn't want to walk in. There were things I didn't want to walk by. This game was the most terrifying game I've ever played ever. And like I said before, when I was really little, Resident Evil 2, the original game on PlayStation 1, used to freak me out. I could not get past the intro. Like where it would show Capcom and then fucking like it would just be loud. It would just be loud. And I was just like, oh no, I'm not playing this. And I used to always try to get on there and just play it, you know, but I just couldn't. I got past one time and I'm like pushing zombies and shit, but this isn't about Resident Evil, this is about Silent Hill. We never owned a Silent Hill game that I know of, but we had the movie, and I remember watching it when I was little and I did not understand what was going on. I still don't understand Silent Hill. To my understanding, because I haven't dove deep into the lore and everything, but I'm probably going to do that now since I beat the game, and now I'm a little more interested. But I still don't have an understanding of what Silent Hill is. I mean, it's like a place. I don't know why the place is how it is. I don't understand like what came before, why Pyramid Head is Pyramid Head. Like there's a lot of things I don't understand. But I don't think that makes this game bad at all. This game captures the terror the first moment you start playing. It throws you right in there. It's like instead of getting that Spider-Man introduction where like, oh, I get bit by a spider and I get the power. Nah, dog. You are already him and you are already on a mission. It's basically like that. I enjoyed that a lot because it makes it to where like you don't have to like get past a certain point to get to what you're trying to get to. Like you start the game, you are already in the town and the story is already going. You're confused and even your character is confused. And I think that's what makes not knowing what's going on make more sense, because even your character, James, he does not know what the fuck is going on in Silent Hill. You as the player too, if you don't have an understanding of it, you don't know either. Which I didn't the whole time. Only thing I knew was scary shit, weird shit, Pyramid Head. That's all I knew about Silent Hill. I won't dive into too many spoilers, but I mean, the boss fights, really easy to me. Very basic, but at the same time, like, I feel like the terror of what's going on make up for it. And I feel like the whole game was just scary the whole time. Every time I started playing it, I was like, oh my God. Like, what am I going to see next? What's going to happen next? It was so dark. And even your flashlight, like you could shine it on something and there's still darkness. Like you can only see so far. The whole game, you feel unsafe the whole time, and I think that's lovely. And I think that makes sense. This is a game that like if the average person played it, they would not get past the first chapter. Not at all. Not slightly. You would see one of these things with no arms and fucking just walking around and you would turn it off. So the fact that I beat it, I feel like very accomplished, because like this was not a game where, yeah, I'm not saying it was hard, but this was a game, it was scary from the beginning to the end. And I think there's multiple endings, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I got an ending, I'm not gonna say what ending, I got the water ending. I don't know what else happens beyond that. The side characters, even them, like they're kind of interesting. Like you don't know too much, but it's like they're so disturbed in their own ways too, where like it makes you think like, oh, like what's going on with them? What's their backstory? Like you don't care too much into their origin, but you're like, oh, they're tripping, oh, they're weird, oh, they got problems. And then you're sitting there like, you'll see them at random points of the game and you're like, okay, like, you know. And then you as a player, you're like, how are you surviving in this area? Like, I'm barely surviving and I have a shotgun. Like, what is going on? The whole game, I loved it. Would I play it a second time? I mean, I would probably have to wait on that because that was a lot. It took me like 16 hours to beat it, probably 15 or 16. But it was worth it. That game was so good. Terror-wise, a 10. Fucking 10,000. It was so scary the whole time I was playing it. And this wasn't like shock value. Like I walk around corners and there's things standing, posed, then they jump out at me. And it's a wrap. Like there's these things, I'm not gonna tell you, but there's these things that I kept calling legs. I'm just gonna say it. There are these things that are legs attached to another pair of legs. And they crawl like spiders, and they walk, and they whoop my motherfucker. I'm I'm getting jumped by these things. And they do work. They do damage. I'm just getting my ass whooped. It's just crazy, and things sneak up on you. You don't know what's behind a wall, what's behind a door. You don't know what's going on. There's a lot of puzzles also. Be wary of that. But that's not a problem because it makes the game, you know? Critically, if I had to like score it, I would say this game's an 8.5. For sure. There's things like the gameplay and like the controls and shit. Like, it's not hard or difficult necessarily, but it's like there's certain things where it's like the game doesn't perform as well at certain times, but it doesn't stop me from playing by any means. From a personal score, I give that game a 9. Dead ass. Like, the only thing that doesn't give it a 10 for me is probably the gameplay, and I wasn't attached to James by any means. I wasn't attached to any of the characters. So I didn't develop anything like that. I'm just like, oh, like, me and James. The story itself is very straightforward, but you still don't understand even when you beat it. And that's not a bad thing. Like I said, like once you beat it, you're still confused. In your brain, you have the understanding of certain things. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that does want to play the game, even though I did just say a bunch of shit, but I didn't say anything to spoil it. Water ending. I love this game. I love this game a lot, to be completely honest with you. Scariest game I ever played. It got a lot of attention when it came out, and it deserved it. Every piece. It deserved the whole shit. Terrifying game. Terrifying the whole time I played it, but I enjoyed every piece of it. I just wanted to jump on here and make a review and give my thoughts and views on the game, on Silent Hill 2. If you want something scary to play, or you know anybody who's like, oh, I don't get scared, Silent Hill 2. That was my chair that made that noise. But if you haven't already, check out my whole playthrough on Silent Hill 2, the remake. I have the link in the description. I played through the whole entire game. Go watch and see exactly why I gave the game the score I did, and also watch me get scared out of my motherfucking mind. Anytime I get scared, it wasn't exaggerated. Nothing. It's all real. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah. That game scared the shit out of me.